The Pittsburgh State University football team produced yet another 10-win season in 2013. Pittsburgh State has invaded San Antonio, and the Gorillas team hotel is right here on the Riverwalk. And the challenge tomorrow for Pitt State is Shaw University, a school out of North Carolina. The new Joplin High School opened up September 2nd, but tonight another milestone for the school as they played their first sporting event at the new gym, a volleyball game versus Webb City. And here's a look at the new Kaminsky Gymnasium. Can hold close to 3,000 at full capacity. The gym's still not quite done, but good for volleyball tonight. First set, we'd see Webb City lead early on, but Joplin with a comeback. Maddie Johnson setting up senior Emma Hiller for the spike there. Webb can't return it, and the Cardinals' lead would slowly disappear. Big student section on hand for the first game, cheering on their team loudly. Game point for the Eagles, Molly Banwert with the tip over the netting, and Joplin wins the first set, 26-24, and they would have no problem in the second set. Joplin in the driver's seat on match point. The Cardinals send it out of bounds, a 25-19 victory in set two. Joplin wins the first match in their new home tonight.
Yeah, now look at that, Mom. Go in there and look at that.
Like hundreds of homes in Joplin and Duquesne, the one at 4471 East 25th Street is rubble, the home where Jamie McMurray grew up.
What do you think of all this?
Well, I hadn't been here in so long. I was actually just trying to kind of figure out, you know, it's hard to picture exactly where you're at without all the walls up. But I think the thing I was most curious about, honestly, was looking in that bathroom, like where we used to go every time a tornado came through, and just I mean, you always wondered when you got in there, was that the correct place to be? I mean, it's overwhelming looking at everything.
The family living here somehow survived the tornado, taking cover near Jamie's old bedroom.
And you're talking about the tree fell from right over there?
Uh-huh.
Like it fell this way, right? I got you.
All the way across the bed.
And so that was the here it is moment, right? Oh. You know, you move away from here, and I was telling them when my mom moved from here, I actually kind of wanted to buy this, and I thought, well, it'll always be there. I could always, you know, go back. And I think it's probably the most upsetting part to me is that, you know, this is where you grew up, and it's not here anymore.
Jamie's parents, Dad Jim and Mom Susan, built the home in the early 70s. They later divorced, and Susan sold it 5 years ago and moved to North Carolina to be with Jamie. And today was very emotional for them as well.
There's a lot of memories here, and a lot of friends here, but luckily everybody I've talked to is okay, and they can rebuild, and they'll put their lives back together.
McMurray also took time to see the destruction across town. He visited the Convoy of Hope Relief Center, met with some old friends, and comforted some of the victims. And for Jamie and his family, this has become a very personal cause.
Joplin, Missouri will always be where I'm from, and I said it earlier, when they introduced you every single weekend at the races, they introduced you as being from Joplin, Missouri, and it certainly has a really special place in my heart. To be honest with you guys, and you know this because you're here, you can't really explain what you're looking at. I mean, you can look at it on TV, but you can't explain it in person.
Hello everybody, a huge night of high school football across the area. In Oklahoma and Kansas it's week 1, but in Missouri it's week 3. And here in Joplin, a big game tonight as the Eagles 2-0 take on 2-0 Kickapoo here at the Dewey Combs Sports Complex. And for a preview we bring in Joplin 4th-year head coach Chris Shields. And Coach Shields, off to a 2-0 start. You beat Glendale, you beat Parkview. What did you learn about your team after those 2 wins? State title after state title after state title. Webb City has dominated like no other program, and now they begin the chase for a 5-peat. But with all the success, the question always comes up, how does this team stay motivated?
I think it's how you handle it. I mean, you got to keep it all in perspective and make sure the kids understand that. You know, one thing about each year, it's a different team. I mean, this is a unique team. It's different. This team has not accomplished anything at this point.
The team last year, you know, that team's not here anymore. You know, every year it's a new team. They expect us to come out here with a great attitude and a great work ethic every day and to just get better. You know, be the best you can be.
I think it's our work ethic and our just dedication to the game. We're in here like we have off season and we have the season, just always being here.
This year's Webb team again has some talented pieces. Senior wideout and defensive back Keontae Harden is a playmaker that has the interest of several Division I programs. And at quarterback, junior Tyson Roderick will be the starter, as last year's starter Devin Pickett is still recovering from shoulder surgery.
You know, he played 25-30% of the plays last year. So, you know, and he's got experience and he's had a good fall, and, you know, he's ready to go. And it's just nice to have two guys. You know, we got two guys we feel really good about playing quarterback.
Tyson's real smart. He's a very good athlete, very strong. And I think he's going to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Webb has more experience on defense, and as always, the Cardinals want to control the line of scrimmage.
Just really starts up front with our line, both offense and defense. You know, we've got to be able to block really well.
We got a lot of depth in a lot of areas on defense, and you know, so we're going to play a lot of kids.
Webb opens the season Friday night at rival Carthage, a new twist to this rivalry playing in Week 1.
They've been our rival for I don't know how many years, and I mean, we're excited too. We're probably just excited, if not more excited, to play them.
When you think basketball, you usually think two teams on the court at the same time. But actually, there are three, and the third being the team of officials. And like any good team, they're out there encouraging each other.
Good call, good call. Good call, Kev. Good call.
That we've got two friends, our two guys that are wearing the stripes with us, and we've got to stay together. So, and if we don't, then we're out there on an island.
Matter of fact, part of the ball was still in the basket. Yeah. And he hit it. He definitely. Well, I'm glad you got it because I did not have a good look at it.
During the course of the game, the officials also have to communicate with the other participants, namely the players and coaches.
Get out of the lane, White. You're all right now. 1, 2, 3. Straight up on your screen. Stay straight up. That's the ball.
He probably grabbed him.
Your man went up strong.
Grabbed him, but down there, I mean, if you change your shot, it's a foul.
Yeah, your man went up strong. Made the basket.
Okay.
We're good.
Problem.
It takes a lot of focus. We have to focus a lot to take the floor because, you know, you've got 10 guys and they're all moving at one time, and you got 3 guys trying to watch those 10 guys. And I know the people up in the stands, they're watching their little Johnny or their little Susie, so they're watching 1 out of 10, and we got to watch all 10.
No doubt officials realize criticism from fans is part of the job, but they hope everyone who goes to the games can be understanding and respectful of the job they're trying to do.
I would say, number one, we're human. You know, we hear some of the stuff that comes out. We can't react, but we do hear it. And yeah, we're going to make mistakes. I made one specifically tonight that I'm probably going to take to bed with me tonight because, you know, I feel bad about missing a call. I know I missed it.
Number one, we don't care who wins the ball game. It doesn't matter to us. We come to do a job, to go home and reflect on that job when we're done. We go out, we train, we approach it professionally, we work hard, and we give it our very best.